All right, welcome back to my channel. My name is Derrick-sama, and today we're going to be talking about. Well, hold on. Well, yeah, today we're going to be talking about health is really wealth, and your health is your key to your success in life. Um, Before I get into the video and start talking about it, my hold on. My Instagram, where you can follow me is on Instagram is Lockhead Avatar 2002. It'll be in the description below, and I think I think that's it. Oh, and how's your day going so far? Like, I hope your day's going good. I hope you're prioritizing yourself first. I hope you are taking your life serious and making it for the better, for yourself and where you want to be. But we're gonna get into the videos. We're gonna go back and we'll get back into the topic. Um, I really wanted today. I want to talk about this is something I was pondering on, but I wanted to talk about health and how it really plays a big role in how like you navigate life, the world, and also if you want success in your life. Like I think um in our society today, there's a lot of sabotaging of the people's health through food, water, um, um, through what I mean by through food and water. I'm going to specify through fake food and lead water. I would consider lead water water with a lot of heavy metals. So I'm talking about America, but I ain't talking about other countries because I'm not in other countries. I'm talking about America. So in America, our water is fucking boo boo and trash. It has a lot of fucking heavy metals in it. This is something I always advise people to research their state. They can literally, if people want to know how what is in their water, they can go to, I think, their state.gov water. No, I think they statewatergov.org. I think something like that. And you can see on your depending on what state you're in, and you can see what is in your lead water. I mean, what is in your water that you're drinking out of your tap. And then also, um, another thing I always tell people is to get filters on their water. One good example I recommend people getting is zero water filter to drink. They do have other filtration systems that you can also buy. That is not like only for drinking water. They have for like showers and other stuff. But and also there is, and I recommend getting filters on your shower too, because the amount of heavy metals that we our body absorbs and digests is it's fucking insane. Um, yeah, and that back on the water. I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna join. I'm gonna go back into the food, but water essentially, especially specifically in Atlanta, and specifically not Atlanta, but specifically in general, but where I am, Georgia, it is very heavily polluted with a lot of harmful heavy metals that can cause a lot of side effects to our health. And knowing that our government purposely, intentionally put these things in our water to intentionally to sabotage people's health, knowing that our health is the key to a lot of things in our life and how we get up and how we function, how we interact with people, how we mingle, how we show up in our daily lives, just work related, family, friends, ourselves, right? And also just us as a spiritual being living a human experience and how we elevate and and evolve, right? And if our health is being sabotaged through the water and the food that we eat, it will make it a lot harder for people to really um, not only evolve and grow, but also really like um, be authentically 100% themselves, and all of these are the reason why a lot of American people's health is very uh, at a high risk, and also their life expectant at their life expenses, their lifespan. I'm gonna just say that I can't say the word right now, but their lifespan is probably going to be shorter because due to this fact, and ignorance is bliss. So knowing this information and knowing this, what I provide in this video in general, and I advise American people to really take that serious. That your health is being attacked in all different different areas in your daily lives, you know. And I think it's very important for us to be aware and take these precautions and measures to do the best we can to always always put our health first, like really. And these corporations ain't doing nothing but playing hand into your fucking downfall as you as a person. So also to the food. The food has most of the food in America are, I said 90% of the food in America are fucking GMO. That is crazy. How are you creating fake food and then expect people to act authentically themselves, or even not authentically themselves, show up their best capacity? You're gonna create, when you create fake food, you're gonna create fake people, and when you create fake people, you're gonna create a lot of fake shit around them. You know, in people's reality that's not fucking supposed to be there. You know, and I think this is also why there is a high risk of health complications into young teens today, and kids, young teens, and young adults. And I think this is why we as people today have to make sure like we are really, you know, prioritizing and making sure we're digesting and eating. Most of these restaurants I will not fucking trust. I'm gonna just keep it real. Y'all best bet now is y'all better cook your own fucking food, cause most of these restaurants, most of the shit in there is fake. So your best bet is actually going and not to say you can't indulge and but don't indulge in it as much where you're not, you know, you're not cooking, you know, food at home for yourselves. You know exactly what you're putting in, but um get into the habit of like really cutting back and laying back off of fast food and restaurants and getting into like organic food. And I recommend people getting uh foods and products that have organic labels on it, or they have the US, I think USDA organic label on it. I think I'm not sure if it's that the right term. I mean, yeah, USDA organic label on it. Um, and make sure it's the ingredient list that you can read too, that you can actually read and know what it would like, you can understand. So if you don't, I said research it. I said research um those things, because we the food that we eat is also playing into a role of how our body responds to it. So we need to make sure that we're not eating any fake food and digesting that into our lives, because that will also play up, show up in our health, physically, emotionally, and mentally, but spiritually too. And how, in you know, your energy that you exude, because your food does play a role into how you show up and how you act and how you interact with people. So and I think this is why there's a lot of people who are not happy and are not really content in life, because the food they're eating is not representing that, you know. So and there's other factors that go into it, but like I recommend people also not just fake food, but also and get into the habit of cooking food at home, but also getting into um, taking supplements. This is something I take. This is something I take, but I recommend people taking all the time. Get multivitamin, get organic, get black seed oil, get the ones that have natural ingredients in it that you can read, like herbs and stuff like that. Get black seed oil. I tell people get sea moss complex, like moringa black hold on, sea moss complex with like moringa, bur burdock root, and bladderwrack root. I recommend people getting those things because those things um, really helps with, you know, your body getting the daily nutrients it needs to show up. Because A lot of times when we don't get our, the things that we need our body needs, or what the things our body needs daily to take, it can show up in how we, go to work. It can show up in our health, but also how we interact in the real world, and it could lead to a lot of health complications and illnesses. So I recommend people getting multivitamins, supplements for that digestive health, black seed oil, and um, magnesium, and also getting CMOS complex to really help with other functions of your body that you know our body the vitamins that our body need. Um, but yeah, health is really the key to your success in life. It because it will also play into your role in how you see life psychologically, mentally, emotionally. So making sure eating healthy food and prioritizing eating a lot of greens, a lot of uh, food that's high in alkaline foods. You know, reduce your amount of like eating red meat and meat in general. Like because a lot of these meat and chicken in these days is it's full with a lot of chemicals and hormones. That's not really good for us to be digesting. Um, so I recommend laying back on the meat a lot, especially in America. Really lay back off of that. Try your best to get fruits and vegetables and alkaline, um, digesting alkaline, more alkaline things into your diet, so that your body is not always in a state of like producing, you know, cancerous cells and stuff like that. So, yeah, your health is the number one thing that you should be prioritizing the moment you fucking get up, um, you speaking it, manifesting it, because that will play a big role in how you navigate, interact with people. It really will. It really will, but for the most part, it will. For the most part, really getting to like understanding your body and what it needs, nutrients wise. Really like studying what each vitamin does, like you know, and in its components, because um, you have the pharmaceutical industry, the food industry, medical industry, um, uh, are like really harming, coming full force to attacking y'all and keeping y'all suppressed and energetically vibrating authentically yourself. Being authentically and energetically vibrating yourselves, because yeah, that's something I don't. That's something people really take for granted, is their health. Um, and really be very picky what you put in your mouth. Really do. Like food wise, I'm gonna just say that. But be very picky what you put in your mouth, because that will cost your health in the long run. So that's what I gotta say. Staying away from toxic foods and processed foods to keep your energy vibrating high. You know, make sure that you're incorporating a lot of things that's really good for you to be digesting, and really getting to know what food is good for your blood type. I'll probably get into that video. What food is good for your blood type, but you need to eat food that are really good for your blood type. That's something you can look into. And don't eat when you're hungry. There's something I really notice. People eat when they're not fucking hungry. Eat when you're actually hungry. Don't be eating because you're stressed out. Don't be eating because you're tired. Eat when you're actually really hungry to eat. Like don't eat because you want to stuff your face or you're just fucking depressed. No, eat when you're according to like when you're actually hungry. Okay, like um, you don't want to do that. So yeah, like really try to get your best into investing your money and time into like you know more healthier, less processed food. Like even though it may like seem like a lot, but put the money into. If I were to tell you one thing you should put a lot of your money into, is definitely your fucking health. because you got bitches out here really plotting on your demise. So yeah, that's all. I hope you have a great day, and that's all I have to say for this video. Take care.